then there's like.
Monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85.
Take a look at Chicago, you can smell it in the air. There's a hungry team called Soldier Field going nuts, jumping out their chair. Teams rather be anywhere but here. We don't care if it's below zero. Better tougher for the snow, we still gon' break roads. If we win the point fit, we choosing to pick. Cause we gotta keep this that love to hit. Polarize the link with our smash mouth beats. Slicing up teams like Mike Singletary. Forever repping the seat, making Papa Bear proud. Giving Chicago something to shout about.
We the Bears, monsters of the
Somehow I wasn't on my own stream, but welcome to the Panda and Grizzly Show. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Baron, and we got Grant. How you guys feeling?
Hey, you could say, I told you so.
Baron was right. Baron was right, man.
It wasn't competitive at all. It was crazy. I don't understand what the hell's going on, but they did a terrible job. So
it went exactly how I said. Exactly.
Hey, no, it actually really did. Because you know what? When you said I think they were going to give more of a push, a little bit more competitive effort, but that's not what we got. And I'm impressed how good it was, man. I appreciate you calling it. But was it a good Super Bowl for you?
No, not really. Even though I called it perfectly, it was kind of. I love good defense. I love the defensive line play. That defensive line play was immaculate.
It's exactly why I called for the defensive line. Exactly why I thought was going to happen. They're going to dominate the game. No one on that defensive line is great, but all of them are good. Every single one of them. They continuously got pressure. It was a different guy every single time. It was just like they just collapsed the entire offensive line overall. And guess who's right about who's not a left tackle?
You.
I've been saying it for years. For a year. He's not a left tackle, guys. He's a right tackle. I said it last week. I said it before. He is a right tackle. And he's going to be good. Don't get me wrong. But not left tackle, because left tackle, his arms are too effing short. He's not going to be able to reach these guys.
Their guard's a center. Guard's a center.
100%. So the Patriots are going to have to rework that line. So though they had a great year this year, and everyone loved Drake May, Drake May came second, this close to being MVP. I'm telling you this, they're going to have to rework that offensive line, because if they go next season with that line, they going to have problems.
But I will interject this. I think we kind of saw glimpses of how the offense for the Patriots in the playoffs got carried. You see when they played against.
No, I said it. I straight out said it. I straight out said it.
They said on a broadcast, like, they faced the Denver team that they had no quarterback. They faced Houston. C.J. Stroud was struggling. They're facing these teams.
Is that the offense that's being carried? Because those three of the top 5 defenses that they played.
Their defense was carrying them. The Patriots defense was carrying them the whole playoffs, though. In my honest opinion, and I think to me also their strength of schedule, which is going to change this next year, I think played a key role.
What I said.
I'll tell you this: you could only play the people that are in front of you.
That's true.
No, that's true. But that's true.
And I also don't say that they didn't deserve or didn't do all the stuff that they needed to do. I think they did everything they were supposed to do. I think the team was still a solid team. I really believe it.
I think they're a playoff team, but they aren't Super Bowl caliber.
They won it. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, they beat the teams necessary to win and to get there. So yes, did they have an easier time getting there? I will say yes. Did I ever think that they had a chance of winning the Super Bowl? No. But I'm not going to disrespect that team. I think you have to win in the playoffs to be able to win games. Is difficult. Yeah. You're not going to just win games. So I'm not going to sit there and just say they're terrible. They weren't ready to, able to play with everybody else. I don't believe that. I think they were good. I just think that they just have a lot of things to grow. And I wonder, will they be able to? Because now you look at, they're still in the division where the Buffalo Bills are right there, right?
Mm-hmm. And then Miami just got a new coach.
Yep. What up, True Pilgrim? Bear down, 100%.
The Jets still in limbo. We don't know what's going on with the quarterback position over there.
And Miami,
we know what's going on there.
Yeah,
nothing good.
Yeah,
that's always what happens. That's it. The Jets are the Jets. The Jets are the Jets.
We're Jet.
But like I said, with New England, I think next year they're going to have a lot of people on their heels as far as just the whole AFC in general. Whoever they play, they're going to be looked at as, are you guys the same team as the year before? Are y'all going to show the same stuff up, or we're going to be, we could just go at these guys and that was a fluke year and we'll see what's going on, because Patriots and the Bears are kind of in the same boat right now.
This is why I'm started with the Super Bowl. That's why I'm starting with the Patriots, because my question to you now is, who is better set up for the future? Now, the Patriots made it all the way to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
All the way to, they think they have their quarterback.
They have a glaring problem.
Was phenomenal, right?
They have a glaring problem. I don't think they have a.
They have two good running backs. They have two good running backs.
Won't matter if you don't have a good line. Don't really matter.
They need more receivers also too.
Okay. Keyshawn Butte had a great year this year,
but he got shut down in the Super Bowl. Got shut down. We didn't even hear Stephon Diggs' name until the fourth quarter. You know what I mean?
Possibly because that you
The offensive
can
line
so much pressure. There's so much pressure. You couldn't get anyone.
They only have. I checked PFF. They only have one. I repeat, one average lineman. One. The rest were under average.
I thought Will Campbell did fine. Just not he's at the wrong position. I think he's going to be really good. Inuinu, was that his name?
Michael Inuinu.
Yeah,
Michigan.
Yeah, so like I think he was fine. I think Jarrett Wilson is going to be fine. The problem is, that they need time seasoning and all that stuff. So when you have a line, you want to have both old and young guys at the same time. And I think they did a bad job of overreaching for their guys, and I think they will have a real hard time next year. And I really believe the Bears are in a better position overall than the Patriots, who are just in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That because I alluded to what you just said. We have old guys mixed with young guys on the line. You got Darnell Wright, who's a young guy. Next to him is Jonah Jackson, a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You got another young guy in Dahlman. Next to him is Joe
young,
Tooney.
but I would call him like entering his prime.
Entering his prime. I mean, and you got Tooney,
the defender of the year. Yeah.
Tooney, and then you have Trapillo. Well, we don't know who's going to be left tackle, but you have Trapillo, who's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as far as the offensive line goes, that the Bears are set up long term probably better. I think the New England, defensively, New England is set up definitely better than what the Bears have as far as defensively set up for the future.
Well, let's talk about this. Okay, so True Pilgrim says we have better weapons on offense, but we need to get the defense right. They got us there. Mm-hmm. Okay, now my question to you guys is: if our defense was healthy the entire year, how will we perform?
NFC Championship, without a question.
I think we
almost did that now.
Right. I still think we lose to Seattle though this year.
They're better.
But how would the defense perform?
I think they probably been top 10, to be honest.
No, I think top 12, top 10.
So, but we're saying that New England's defense is so much better than ours.
Is that
really true?
We were never healthy the whole year.
The main thing that they had Christian Gonzalez, who's pretty much the eraser. They have an eraser.
So when Jalen Johnson's healthy, what is he?
An eraser.
Okay, so let me just go for slot for slot. Okay, guy. What do you think? Is Kyler Gordon the second best? If you're ranking all their cornerbacks, right? Kyler Gordon would be the third best guy on the list, right? Right. I mean,
him or Marcus. It's either him or Carlton Davis, and I think I'll
take Kyler Gordon healthy.
I'll take a healthy Kyler Gordon. You know what? You said he's the third best corner on our team?
No. If you're ranking from between their teams and our teams. So like Christian Gonzalez, I think is number 1. I'll give him. Jalen Johnson is number 2. I think Kyler Gordon is number 3. If we start getting safeties, Kevin Byard was an all-pro.
I think you could probably put Nashawn Wright and Tyreek Stevenson on like probably higher up on the list though.
And Carlton Davis, no.
Carlton Davis is better than both of those guys.
He's better.
After him, I'm saying.
After their top 2, I think we're probably better. We have better guys going forward, but we're not going to have Briscoe next year. So our future is a little bit dimmer, knowing that we're not going to get Briscoe next year. He's going to sign a 3-year, $33 million contract, and that, more power to him. He deserves everything he gets. I have no issues at all with saying Briscoe deserves to get a bigger contract. But I don't think the Bears could sign him. The Bears tried to sign him last year. When they signed Kyler Gordon, they tried to get Jaquan Brisker at the same time. And Jaquan Brisker bet on himself and said, I can get a better contract, but the Bears can't spend that money. They're going to have to make moves. The Bears are going to have about $50 million in cap space when it's all said and done. They're going to rework a lot of these contracts. They're going to have about $50 million.
Do you think there's any way Brisker lowers his? I'm just saying, did you take a discount and say, I want to stay with a championship team and lower my price a little bit, or no?
He's never gotten that big contract.
So you think he's going to go all in?
He has to.
Especially with his injury problems. This is his shot. because one more bad hit, he might be over.
So I know this is a Bears show, but where do you think he may go? If there's a team out there, what do you think would be probably the best fit for him?
Maybe the
There's some good
Rams.
teams.
Maybe the Rams.
I can see the Rams. I don't hate that. I don't hate San Francisco, which he definitely shouldn't go. But
no, no. If he goes to San Francisco,
he'll be over. He'll be over real quick. But there's teams like the Eagles would love to have him. The Eagles have cap space.
Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh, Detroit.
Oof, Detroit down.
You know what I'm saying? Like these guys all have cap space. So, and they've seen him play. They know he's a monster. So when you talk about where can Brisker go a lot of different places, man. And he could go to winning situations.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he take the pay cut knowing that you might never make that money again? As much as he loves Chicago and Chicago loves him, we all love Jaquan Brisker. I loved him ever since we drafted him. I knew immediately. I was like, yes, Penn State, this is going to work. But there's no way. I mean, why wouldn't he just go back to Pennsylvania and go to Philly or Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Somewhere he's been comfortable with and they have more money.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have a hard time thinking that we're going to be able to sign Jaquan Brisker. I love the idea, but I think he's gone. I think that what you do is you don't even go get a veteran safety. You keep maybe you re-sign Jonathan Owens to a 1 year, 2 year, $4 million contract. You re-sign Kevin Byard to a 2 year contract, and you draft a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, just when you look at the money, all routes say we have to draft a guy, and then you keep the guys you got. Because Brisker being that $11 million, would you rather have Jaquan Brisker right now or take a run at Max Crosby?
Gotta take a run at Max Crosby.
I'll take a run.
Would you rather have Trey Hendrickson or Jaquan Brisker? Like these are the guys that are going to stop you from getting the help you need. Is Jaquan that guy so good that he's going to stop you from going after those guys? I want Jaquan Brisker too, but we can't afford more than $7 million. And he needs 11. So
it'll be sad to see him go if that is the case.
I think so. I'm agreeing. And the reason why you have to draft a young guy, because even if Jonathan Owens came in and he stepped up and he became better than what he really is, you need another guy because you know Kevin Byard's not going to be here forever. Kevin Byard's too old. You know, he's getting up there, but you're going to have to hold something together. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I think we're going to lose. So CJ Garner is probably gone, right? Nashawn Wright is definitely going to be gone. He's going to make $16-17 million somewhere.
That's crazy.
Which I would never pay him. I would never pay him. I love what he did for us, and on the outside corner in any type of zone coverage, he's great. But I would never pay him the way we play defense. I think they're gone. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose Jada Jones. I wouldn't be surprised if we Hardy they let Hardy go. I wouldn't be surprised if
Braxton Jones
is definitely gone. He's out here, you know.
He should be. Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't be if JTS is gone. We just traded for him. So, like, I'm just saying that there's the guys that could be gone. And I say we work contracts with Grady Jarrett. We're going to rework contracts. Tremaine Edmonds is a question mark. Do we lose Tremaine Edmonds? Or do we cut Tremaine Edmonds?
I mean,
my question is, could we get someone for cheaper? Can we get another linebacker for cheaper?
Well, does stuff that he does, I don't think so.
You can't get rid of him, and you don't know TJ Edwards' health because he just came off a significant leg injury. We don't know when he's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes back, is he going to be the same player? Because you don't know what you got behind him. Hippolyte is an unknown, and like I said, Edmonds before the groin injury was a Pro Bowl caliber player for us. Before the groin injury,
I mean, like there are players out there. N'Kobe Dean's about to come a free agent.
The Kobe Dean's gonna cost you so much money. You ain't got enough money for this Kobe Dean.
You signed another Tremaine Evans then.
Value's eight. The value's eight.
Hmm?
8 million. 8 million. That's the market value.
Yeah, so but that's new money instead of because you're gonna have a loss from Tremaine, right? Because you're gonna have a dead cap number on it, and then you're paying someone else.
Yeah.
And I think the Kobe Dean is actually underwhelmed. He was underwhelming with that Eagles defense. I'm sorry.
Devin Bush.
No,
I don't want to pay another guy. That's the thing, man.
I just think I just feel like you're gonna have to roll the dice again with Tremaine. I feel like that's you have to do it. If T.J. Edwards doesn't get hurt like he did, maybe you could sit up and say, well, maybe we can't. No, but because he had such a significant leg injury, he was unhealthy the whole year. So unless you know, and I know they're not going, they probably may have to go linebacker in one of these later rounds, though. This is just to me. Because you know Hippolyte's unknown. We don't know Jamarco Jackson probably not. We don't know if he's coming back at all either. And he's too small. So
the Bears will save about $9.7 million if they part ways with him, with Tremaine Evans. He averaged about 9 tackles, had 4 interceptions this year, 10 pass defense. But he missed those 4 games. So I don't know if you cut him. I think so. All right, there's 5 guys that we could talk about major cuts, and you tell me if we're nuts to even think about them. Okay, so we talk about Tremaine Edmonds, right? I hate even saying this name. I think I feel sick even saying this. What about Cole Kmet?
No.
Probably not.
No.
All right. What about DeAndre Swift? $7.47 million this year.
No.
Rob, maybe.
Montez Sweat.
No.
No.
Way in hell.
We need edge.
It's only $6.9 million. Yeah, no way in hell. What about Jalen Johnson?
Reconstruct.
Okay. What about Joan Jackson?
Reconstruction.
So, because you can save. So, Tremaine Edmonds, you save $15 million. Cole Kmet, you save 8.4. DeAndre Swift, you say 7.4. And Montez Sweat, you'll save almost $7 million. So, I understand why these are good options. I don't like cutting any of those guys.
They're the ones that got you to most of those guys got you where you were this year. I mean, I thought they had an underwhelming. None of them had an underwhelming season, especially Swift. Swift.
Swift had a great year.
He had a great year. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I think it'd be tough to just cut ties with a Cole Kmet because he was such a good mentor to Loveland and also a good leader in the locker room.
He's the leader of the offense. He's the leader, period. There's no other leader. And you saw it, and he still caught passes. He still had a decent year. Even with Coach Loveland having a great year. Can we cut Emmons and re-sign him for cheaper? I don't think anyone who's getting cut is going to try to come back to this team no matter what. I just think we're going.
Can we restructure him?
That's what I would love to do, but he doesn't have extra years. So I would love to look at that, and then maybe what if we hear that we signed it to an extension and restructured his contract? That's possible, but you got to save that money because you cut him, you immediately go into the black. You're out of the red, you are in the black. That's $10 million right there, basically, that you have extra. I think Amon is going to be cut. I think Roshan is cut. Roshan's gone.
Yeah.
Couldn't stay healthy. Can't stay healthy.
I'm a Gachi.
Yep.
He's the non-factor. Gotta cut him.
Non-factor.
Well, actually, you know what? I think you still cut him, but I think with the Trapillo injury, you made, like I said, I don't know.
I'm a Gachi can't play left tackle, bro. We've seen him. Oh, he is not good. That's not what he does. He needs to play in a smaller box.
Tevin Jenkins.
Tevin Jenkins is bad, way better than him. Way better than him. Tevin Jenkins is really good.
He just can't stay healthy.
So if we reconstruct DJ Moore, We could reconstruct Joe Tooney and
Mhm.
give them bonuses, give them all that money up front. You know, in actually add a year on the end. Do that. Do the same thing with Grady Jarrett.
Okay.
That's about
Yeah.
$50 million.
Off of
All right.
3 reconstructions. Off of 3.
So just those 3 reconstructions. Exactly. If we do cut Tremaine, that saves us $15 million. Cut the 3 I just talked about, saves another $5 million.
That's 70.
So if we have that, let's say it goes to $65 million.
Mhm.
That's interesting. We could all of a sudden, all the salary cap stuff goes away. We could say, let's say we construct just DJ Moore, Jalen Johnson, Odeyingbo, and Joe Tooney. That's $49 million just for those 4.
It didn't even include Jarrett.
And that's includes Grady Jarrett. Exactly. True Pilgrim says, I will cut Swift and sign Breece Hall.
I'll check his price, but
He's younger. But Swift
he also commands a higher price.
If Swift had a year like he had the first year he was here, then that's an easy cut.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the year he had this past year, him and Monangai, sharing the touches created a very lethal running attack. It's just not no cut and dry, just cut Swift, and then you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Like,
Breece Hall is an upgrade. Don't get it twisted.
He is an upgrade, but also based on his market value, he's higher.
He's younger. He's also younger too, and you can have your running back kind of figured out for the next 3 years.
But what does that do for Monangai then? Are they still going to be sharing touches?
Yes, he still. Breece Hall still needs to be able to.
He needs to share. He needs to share.
So that's another question. So, would you cut Tremaine Edmonds if you could get Max Crosby? No. For Max Crosby? Okay.
Yes.
No. I'm just saying. Okay.
Explain yourself.
You make a trade for Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
Who is I'm just saying. Who's going to be a linebackers then?
You gotta go cheap options. You gotta go cheaper options. You're going with cheaper options then. I can tell you this: Noah Sewell can't be the answer. If you don't know the question, if Noah Sewell's your answer.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
If we get Max Crosby, that changes our draft idea.
That's what I'm saying. You have to know.
Okay, we don't care about edge. We just get a defensive tackle, and then go linebacker.
So you look at D tackle, linebackers. You still looking for safety, guys.
So I don't want us to say, okay, we're going all in on Max Crosby, and then we still gut wrench our defense to get Max Crosby. You cut Tremaine Edmonds now.
If we could do that, we could get let's say we cut Tremaine Edmonds, we get Max Crosby, and we draft Deontay Lawson in the second round.
Mm-hmm. But you still need a safety.
You need quick. Because they're still no guarantee.
I think safety is probably more important than your middle linebacker, honestly, right now.
Right.
And then we say like Michael Taft for like the 3rd or 4th round.
But you can't only focus on offense. On defense. You have to look at the offense too. There's needs in offense, especially if we're talking about getting rid of Amagaji, right? We're looking at Braxton Jones walking. We need help there too. Isaac Trapillo's out. We're going to need help. So I'm just saying, it's not a slam dunk. All these things aren't so easy. I would look at bringing back Khalil Mack.
Yeah,
I would take the $18 million. You say we got $50 million. I'll take 18 of it. Go get Khalil Mack. I will look for a stopgap for left tackle until I know Isaac Trapillo will be ready, because they don't know if he's ever going to be ready. See that if it works the way, I won't even draft a guy. There's things you can do things. I would go. We didn't talk about. I need safety. I need safety. Safeties. There's 6 safeties in the top 100.
Okay, wait. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. I'm on Draft Buzz right now to make sure.
Draft Buzz is a great one. Great. Draft Buzz is a great one.
So we're talking about safeties, right?
Yep.
Caleb Downs is gone, so we can't.
100%. There's no way he's there.
He's gone. Your next is Thiaman.
He's
So
going. So Steeman is like an early second rounder. You either get him in your first round pick, which would be a waste at 25, or
Yeah.
you're not going to get him at 49 to 50. You're not. And in
Man,
other news, guys, remember the Bears did not get any third round compensation from the Atlanta Falcons because they
that was BS.
They outmaneuvered us, and we don't get that. So we don't have extra draft picks.
Okay. So your next choice is Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you probably would go with.
That's probably right around what you're looking at. That's probably where we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
And you got AJ Hawsley from LSU.
I'm looking for a guy very similar to someone who's been hurt, who had first round grade in the beginning of the season, got hurt.
You mean Zaki Wheatley?
Exactly.
Or Kamari Ramsey. Or Kamari Ramsey. Ramsey.
You're looking for big programs that got hurt, that have talent, that you want to bring in for that. Those are the guys you want. And you're looking at 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th round. If you find one of those, you might be
going all the way to the 5th round. It might be Bishop Fitzgerald from USC.
I like Kamari Ramsey. I do like Kamari Ramsey. And I look at Wheatley. So if we bring in Wheatley to replace Quan Brisker, another dude from the same school that's 6'3", runs a 4.4 40, that has all the same thing. So he has a lot of speed to erase a lot of the mistakes that he has. I mean, I think he could be someone who grow into position, and you won't have to throw in immediately.
So where do you pick him at?
Third.
He's a front end third. But
yeah.
You
trade up to get your third. You trade up to get a third there.
Yeah. He's front end third.
Good news. This is a deep safety draft. We can get a good one. Well into the 5th round. I want a big time guy.
How about Jacoby Thomas?
I don't mind that at all. I don't mind Jacoby Thomas at all. I think
that's
actually.
He's a 134.
What about Genesis Smith from Arizona?
Too early. Same time as Keith Smith.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Jalen Stroman, Jacoby Thomas. If you're looking at 4th or 5th rounder.
If we're looking for 2nd and 3rd, looking at Wheatley and Kamari Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if we're going really late, then we're going.
You shouldn't go 2nd or 3rd. It should be a 3rd to 4th. 3rd, 4th is what you're looking for.
Okay.
He says Jalen Husky in the 4th.
I know he went to Maryland.
I'm not sure, but these guys can work. A lot of these guys can work, but you want from big time programs because they've played against top tier competition, and they held up. So, so that's what you're looking. You're looking at 3rd, 4th round safety. I would love to go if we had held on to all of our picks and we went D tackle 1st round, right? And then we go linebacker 2nd round, probably middle linebacker.
This is after Max Crosby. I'm sorry. This is after we trade for Max Crosby. It's hypothetical.
If we trade for Max Crosby, we're not going to have a 2nd round this year. We'll have to give up our 2nd round this year and probably a 5th round this year, and then a 1st round in 2027, and possibly another 2nd round in 2027.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know because of his whole situation where he says I'm not going to play.
There's 12 teams that have called for Max Crosby. 12 teams, and the Bears are not even in the 1st tier; they're in the 2nd tier. So there's 12 teams, and when does it become diminishing returns? At what point do you say I've given you guys too much for one player when I could figure out 1 year of Trey Hendrickson, or 3 years of Trey Hendrickson?
Yeah, Hendrickson might be going somewhere else based on the words I'm hearing right recently.
What about Owe?
Odafe Owe?
Yeah, Odafe Owe. What about that? What about Khalil Mack?
I actually like Owe. I like Owe.
I'll take Mack on a 1 year I'll take Mac.
But that's
on
only
that.
a 1 year,
That's
thing.
temporary. That's temporary.
So how does that work? Do you think you already have your defensive end of the future on this team?
And Austin Booker?
Mm-hmm. Is that what you're saying?
No, you still need another guy to be with
He's
him.
never going to be the guy that you want him to be.
He's a pure pass rusher. He's the
He's too light. He's too light, and he doesn't have this. He's explosive, but you need a guy that's going to be 280, 290, that's going to be able to play the run and on the way of playing the pass.
Okay, so let's talk about
Boy Amafe.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
So okay, let's say we get Owemafe, Owe. Let's say we get Owe, right?
We say Odafe Owe. Yeah, I like that.
No, that's 20 mil. That's 20 mil. That's 20 mil.
I think Odafe Owe is going to cost you about 18. The same thing as you're going to say you're looking for Khalil. The longer you pay him, the more you can pay. Like the lower you can pay. So if it's like a 3-year deal, you're looking at 3-year, $50-something million, something like that. $54 million.
Like pay him around like Bryce Huff money.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're still going D tackle on the first round then?
Yes, I still go defensive tackle on the first
round.
round.
Who's your target?
You need one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your target? Who's the main target?
That's a good question.
Or do we pick up someone like John Franklin Myers?
No.
Great.
Because you don't have enough great players right now. So I go defensive tackle because I think it changes the entire game for us. I think it changes everything for us going forward. It's hard saying there's guys you want to get, but who are not going to be there. Could Caden McDonald be there for us?
Maybe, but slim chance, slim shot. If he falls, it's a no-brainer. If he falls, it's a no-brainer.
Then after that, I'll probably go Caleb Banks or B. Hunter.
Okay. What about Dante Corleone?
No. Nah.
Or Lee Hunter.
He hasn't Lee Hunter, yes.
He's has all the same these great things. It's weird that I like Caleb Banks more than I like him.
I have him higher.
I like Caleb Banks more than I like him. So
then Lee Hunter?
Then Corleone.
Caleb Banks.
I have both of them. Then like Corleone's like the fourth of the group.
Yeah. So
my main thing is he hasn't played against the top end consistently.
Exactly. When you're a Cincinnati guy, I need to see dominance.
And
he's more of a nose tackle more than he is a defensive tackle. He's more of a nose than a DT. So that's why I don't think he fits in our scheme necessarily. That's why Caleb Banks, who really play defensive end, but it's really more of a 3 technique that can move people and they can runs a 5.240. He might be too tall.
You get another Javon Dexter then.
He might be too tall.
That's why
we need 2 DTs in my opinion. Yeah.
Maybe Lee Hunter.
All the line we can get.
No, I got you. 2 of them. I don't know if we go right now because you got to see what Shamar is.
But aren't you moving him outside though?
No, he's too big.
He's not fast enough and not explosive enough. And
especially after tearing his ACL. So
he's gonna be less explosive. So no, I'm going to see what we have for him.
You don't go edge. I'm just saying. So let's say you don't get Max. You don't sign a DN. I'm just saying. Hypothetically, you don't sign a DN. Do you go edge first round then?
Depends on who's there.
If Parker's there, yes.
If Falk is there, then yes.
Who?
Keldrick Falk.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's no way that he's
There's no way Ruben Bainey falls even close.
Ruben Bainey for catch a top 10 picks, bro.
How was that? Peter Woods then.
Yes.
Is
he an edge?
I worry about him because he's 315. He's more of a 3-4 defensive end to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a 3-4 defensive end to me. So, and we don't.
He's fast. He's too fast. He's too fast too.
Cassius Howe.
4.7.
He's too light in the butt.
Cassius Howe.
Yeah, that's it. He's too light in the butt.
Too light in the butt. Okay.
We already have him.
His name is Austin Booker.
We already have him. So, like, and defensive ends are hard to figure out who's going to be able to fill out their body because a lot of them are very light, and you don't know who's going to be able to fill out to this unbelievable defensive end. And I don't see any of them that really just jump off the page to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like those that fit kind of have the build.
Please, no fault. He's slow and has no bend, which is huge. If you can't get that bend in there and run sideways like that, man. Like I used to really want to play defensive end. I played it all the way through high school. I really wanted to be it, but in college, you have to be bigger. Your body frame has to, and I didn't fill out until I was past 24. Your body frame has to be strong enough to be able to take care of that and one-handed and be able to powerful enough to go through. And man, you don't know if these guys would be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those that kind of fit that style are in the later part of the draft in this draft class.
So that's why I go defensive tackle first round. I go D. If I'm going D in, I'm probably going to search for one in the third or fourth round. But this is like we all focus on all defense. Do we not have any problems on offense, guys?
Left tackle.
Left tackle.
Do you think?
And I only see one that kind of fits our timeline. And that's from your Illinois.
You said do we draft one in the first round, or you talk about we draft one in general?
No, we probably draft one in like the third round.
This is fourth round.
JC Davis from your Illinois.
Maybe. And remember, they already have Theo Benedict still back. So they already re-signed him to a 1-year deal. Do the Bears believe that he could hold on to Ozzy's Trapello's ready?
I don't believe it. He looked bad. I mean, they had to move. He was that bad. They said, Tooney, go to left tackle. He played left tackle all year.
They didn't say that. I think they couldn't trust him
against that team, against that edge group. They don't trust him against Jared Verse, a top end.
You said there's only one one left tackle in the draft for you.
Like around the fourth round.
I would tell you this: if the what's his name, Malgoa from Miami is there, I would move heaven and earth to get him. I will throw all of our draft, all the talk we talk about defensive tackles and defensive ends, I would throw it away immediately. Run as fast as I could and go and grab him.
If at 25.
Yes, if he's there.
No way he's not there. No way he's not there.
He said if he's there.
No way he ain't there.
So said if he's there.
If he's there, I'm running to the podium and saying, please give me him. There's no way he's going to be there. In my opinion, he's
the one.
He's it. If there's one left tackle that's going to be an all-pro, it's
going at 4. He's going at 4.
He's locked to be in the top 12. Locked. There's no doubt.
No, he's locked to be top 10.
Peter Woods in the first, Lee Hunter in the second, and Zion Young in the third is a dream.
No way that falls that way. No way it falls that way.
I like it. I like it, True Pilgrim.
I liked it, but it won't. It won't. Peter Woods is numbered 15. Lee Hunter's like borderline first rounder.
He's a first rounder. He is a first rounder.
And Zion Young is in second round. He's like mid to high second round. No way that's happening.
I got a question for you guys. Spencer Fano, what round do you think he's going in? Because if he's available, guys, you know what I like him about him? He's really tight end. He's really a tight end that plays left tackle. His feet is great. He's about 6'6", 308. Dude, that's another guy that he obviously you put him at left tackle, he's there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what round do you think?
There's
He goes there.
three. I'll say there's 3 true left tackles here. There's 3 true left tackles.
I agree. I think that I only see 3.
Yeah, Spencer Fanu,
Balboa. Proctor's. You're going to have to teach him. You're going to have to teach Proctor.
What about Lomu? Lomu's a right tackle.
Caleb.
He's a right tackle.
Yeah, Caleb is a right tackle.
Like I said,
Just like
he's right.
Caden Proctor, Alabama.
Yeah.
That's
a
all
right tackle.
talent.
He's a right tackle. He's 6'7", 379 pounds. He's too big. He can't move. You know, you can't teach him. If he became it, if he could put it all together, he'll be great. I think his footwork is way too off, and I don't think he'll ever. I don't think he falls over his head too often. And with a left tackle, you have to be able to sit in the seat, and I can't see it.
So if Fanu's there at 25,
I run
no,
to it. I run to it.
No way. For me, it's no way Marigola or Fanu is there. They are gone.
Somehow Spencer Fanu is there, you run to get him.
He's your left tackle of the future.
And you have your quarterback and your left tackle for the foreseeable future. Shit. and you start teaching Audrey Trillo how to play guard.
That's a fact.
Bro. Because that's serious. That's a huge thing.
After that, I don't see a left tackle. I don't see a left tackle after him until like the 3rd round.
No, I think the guy from Northwestern is going to be a backup left tackle.
Tiernan, yeah.
Tiernan, I think he's a backup left tackle.
Yeah, but he's, like I said, he's a 3rd rounder. He's definitely
a 3rd rounder. Yeah. He's good at, and you know what the thing about Tiernan? That he's 6'7", 325, and he's really good at pass blocking. So he's an option, but he's very much like Isaac Trapilla, but he's without the knee injury.
Yeah.
So those are just your options, what you're looking at. But Spencer Fano, let's go.
Hey, if we can Spencer Fano, Brian's gonna be blowing our phone up saying, "Hey,
we're going to the bowl. We're going to the chip. It's happening."
Now, I will ask you this question, though, right? Let's say we do cut Evans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking for a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go 20. You don't go at 25 because you need a D tackle or a safety before.
You never go off the line linebacker early like that,
right? So in the later rounds, what linebacker are you looking at if you were to go down?
Jacob Rodriguez.
How late of a round are you talking about?
Let's say between 3rd and 4th.
For a 4th rounder,
Jacob Rodriguez, Harold Perkins. Kyle Lewis.
I'm a little bit. I don't know. I need a bigger guy. So like guys like Torian York, I think he's too small. I think he's too short.
Yeah. Oh, based on it, I don't want him.
What about Jay Golden?
He's pretty much.
Jay Golden is interesting because he's 6'4", 240. And he's a big dude.
4'5" too.
Yeah. But he's a project guy. That's the thing about him. He's more of in my opinion, a rush.
He's an edge.
He's more of an edge rusher to me.
Okay. What about Michigan guy? Jay Sean Barnum.
Should have stayed at linebacker.
I like Josiah Trotter. If I need someone and I'm going Josiah Trotter.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. That's
if I want a player or Jacob Rodriguez after a leader to replace the leadership.
I don't think we need it. I like Kyle Lewis. I think that's Pittsburgh?
Yep, that's Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So I like Kyle Lewis. I think every time I saw him, he kind of jumped off the page to me. I think he was able to diagnose a lot of things. And if I'm looking for, but you also need a guy who's going to be able to play tight ends because Tremaine Edmonds best part is that he's able to go against tight ends. He's long. He had pass defenses. He had 4 interceptions this year. So like that's what he was good at.
You're
To a
looking
point
for
that they stopped throwing the ball towards him.
they're looking for a pass coverage who was over 6'1".
You're looking for a 6'2" guy with about long arms.
Okay.
So what about
based
Red
off
Murdoch?
Too slow.
Yeah, he's a special teams guy in my opinion.
Based off that,
Okay.
it's like Jay Sean Barham, maybe Tony Rojas in the late rounds.
Tony Rojas is a special teamer too. He's a special teamer too.
Okay, Raylan Wilson from Georgia.
He ain't coming out this year.
Yeah.
He ain't coming out this year.
Anyone from Georgia is good.
But I don't think he's coming out.
I think if you're the Bears, you really should be looking at for Josiah Trotter.
That's if you make that move for Tremaine.
If you drop Tremaine, you go Josiah Trotter, and you just say he's an old school thumper. He ain't gonna stay with those tight ends, but he's gonna blow ish up.
He fits the old school style.
He's Jeremiah Trotter's son. He is going to blow ish up. Yes. See running back, hit running back, get ball. That's what he is.
And then Harold Perkins.
Too wild. He's an edge, I think.
She said too wild.
He is. In my opinion, Perkins
has all the athletic
He's
traits.
Very versatile. He's almost a safety.
Mm.
He's almost a safety. Like it's hard for me to say that this guy's going. I mean, he's 220. He's about 6'1". He's a fast guy.
He doesn't handle the run route. He doesn't handle the run well. He's a safety. He's like a strong safety.
He's more of a safety. He's like a strong safety. So like
a big strong safety.
All right, am I going? I would rather draft the safety than get him right now. So those are just things that I'm looking at, overall.
But you, Barry, you were saying Jacob Rodriguez for sure. You probably get him
for leadership. If I want a next leader for the next team.
Do you need that right now, B? Right now, that defense on that defense, I don't know if you need that. Right? If you're keeping Kevin Byard, who's your safety, who's calling your coverages out, you have linebackers going there that are not going to let them see. You need someone who's going to be more of just filling a void and then learning the position later. You're not going to come in as a rookie linebacker unless you're Schwarzenegger. If you're Schwarzenegger and you coming in, we know that you're going to be rookie of the year off the bat.
Or Roquan.
Roquan wasn't even the leader of the team then.
It was Trevathan though, right?
Everyone followed Danny Trevathan. You have to be able to know your role and be able to play a role first.
Yeah. So based off what it says, like either Trotter or if you're going later rounds, maybe Barham, maybe Barton.
Yeah.
They have the physical traits.
But you need someone who's going to be able to play because this defense you're going to step in and be able to play and be ready to go.
Yeah.
Is there any other offensive position that you would love to draft? Do you take a runner on a wide receiver?
Speed.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you give him to DJ Moore, you have to.
No, as a returner. As a returner.
He's
like a project. That's a project.
He's a project guy. But you're saying I don't think you're getting rid of DJ Moore. I'm just letting you know. It's cheaper to keep her. And you know how I feel about DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. You know how I feel about him. I need a guy who's going to stabilize the room. I think DJ is that dude that stabilized the room. I need him. I think
I'm looking for a project player.
Kevin Coleman from Missouri.
Yep. Marion Brown.
He's interesting. But once again, I'm not taking them unless I got my defense taken care of. Because safety is going to be huge.
Like late round players.
Polls though. We was solely left on the left tackle the first round, and the second round, the third round.
I'm looking at someone like what's his name, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, out of Toledo. Out of Toledo.
Marion Brown.
Yeah, exactly. Those are guys that you're going to be looking for. So,
5'11" speed guys. 5'11" speed guys that could do very well on the return game.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna look more into this Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I look more into him.
look at him and see what you think about set safety. He
No,
made
he's good. He's good. He's good.
You think the
It's gonna be
competition
really
with
interesting.
Toledo, does that matter? With
No,
I think Toledo
no.
plays pretty well. They play tough cop.
Toledo's always a good team.
Yeah.
Toledo's always a good.
He's not making out. I have him right now. So I had there's a ranking right now. I have him in actually at the second round. I have him in second. He's right around 50, 49, 50.
you don't pick him at 25.
Oh hell no. There's 25. I'm only going left tackle, defensive end. That's it.
And they have to be Sanu. You got to be Sanu there. And
if you're not looking at Fanu, you're not looking at. If you're looking for these guys, defensive tackle, left tackle, and great defensive end. You're looking for those type of three things. Then the second round, you can go start looking at safety. And if something falls, if it falls the way you need to fall, and a safety falls in your lap, you go get them. You go get them, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, the reason I'm harping on this right now is because last year I told the Bears who to go grab. There was only 2 real left tackles, and you could have got the second one in the second round. And now he's a starting left tackle and doing great. You could have grabbed him. I told you, hey, in Minnesota, he played all 4 years at left tackle. He was a big on all Big Ten team for 3 years straight. This is what he needs to be. This is what you need to be getting. And they didn't get him.
Same thing with running back.
Good. Japril's good, but
same thing with running back. Trayvon Henderson, who said, by the way, he thought the Bears had called them.
The Bears did call him. They thought that they had him.
Oh.
Then they got stolen. They
thought they had him. They thought New England was not taking them, and they thought they had him. They were ready. But it worked out for us. It worked out. It worked out for him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Warren or Thieneman are in the second round, you take them. I agree. If you have that safety there in the second round, you run. Once again, can you imagine this draft where they got final in the first round and they got a safety in the second round, and then you just do the rest of the draft, whatever the hell you want to do. You say, I have my left tackle, I got my safety. I'm gonna throw linebacker numbers at linebacker. I'm gonna throw numbers at defensive tackle, and I'll sign the defensive end. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Do you want to sign another defensive tackle too?
Yeah, I'm okay with if you need to. I mean, because you have to think about Dio is probably more of a defensive tackle than a defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
So you can move Dio to 3 technically. Especially if you have a game breaker defensive end on the other side. We get another year like Almontes what we got for this year with 10 sacks, and then we get someone on the other end actually be able to pressure him.
Would that actually change the equation? Would that actually change the equation?
Would you try to move?
I think Dio is a defensive tackle.
Okay, so we could do the Mac if they do the Crosby trade. We give him that. We move Dio inside.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Then your line is set. Then you set your line. Now you only got to worry about linebacker and safety going backwards.
So pretty much we could use our first round pick. It's like, okay, if the left tackle's here, we'll do it. Then if it's not, we could trade down. Trade down, then get the safety.
Is there any possible way if all that happened and we could potentially go linebacker in the first round?
No. Not off the ball linebacker. You're never going.
Hey, there's only one that I'm looking for, and I hate to say his name.
Ohio State.
Both of them. 2 of them.
2 of them. They got 2 linebackers.
Yeah, but they're still off the ball linebackers. You're not drafting them that early. There's too many other needs.
Arvell Reese? Man, they would draft
not at 25 overall. If I was early second rounder, I would do it 100%.
First round, even if he's
Arvell Reese might go
if everything
5.
works.
That's fine.
If everything works out and he's there, Arvell Reese, you'd still say no. I'm not drafting him.
How?
Not in the first round.
It's
I'm just asking.
if I turned around and $15 million fell on my head, I guess I'll just spend $15 million. But I'm just saying stuff like that is not going to happen. I'm not going to turn around. It didn't happen. So I'm just saying.
Why do you suggest get Fano or Marigoa? They're just as goal players.
Fano is
legitimate shot.
Legitimate shot. My opinion is that he's going by 21. My opinion is he's going by 21.
By the Chargers.
Yeah.
They need him.
Chargers have to have. My opinion is that he's going by 21. But if some miraculous way
25, you run to the podium. You don't talk.
I don't talk to nobody. I don't pass go. I don't collect $200. I go right to the podium and say, "You know who we got."
No, if that happens.
You got Peanut Timbers like I thought I was calling the pick. No, I'm running. Done.
Brian making a Zoom call. I'm making this pick.
Exactly.
We won the left tackle for years. We finally got him. Got to make that pick. But yeah, that'll be sick.
It'll be nice. It'll be really nice, and I think Caleb Williams will appreciate it. And then now we're talking about the future of the Bears franchise. I really believe we could be a team to be reckoned with if we have a line that's solidified. We have running backs. We got wide receivers. It looks like Caleb Williams, if he is more accurate, then we have a stud.
That's it. That's all he needs right now. Just
if he be more accurate, you not worried with the games on the line. You ain't worried about it, right? Yeah. Games on the line, you're gonna say, "All right, go do what you gonna do." But if you can be accurate and do that, bro, you have a stud, right? So offense is set. If you in the defense could stay healthy, all you need is one season when the defense just stays totally healthy, right? You fix your safety, your defensive end, your linebacker. Those three positions what you're looking for.
You saw the glimpses against the Rams. You saw the glimpses that he was locked down.
We could be good, guys. We could be good, especially I promise you guys that Kyler Gordon is special. I promise you.
I think he is too.
He is special. And we're gonna be shocked by what we get.
And you get Terrell Smith. You get Terrell Smith back.
Exactly. So now corner becomes more solidified. I still think Tyreek Stevenson, pound for pound, can guard anyone. I think he has great feet, great hands, and
when he's focused, you saw it too. When they put him in like back and forth when they shine, they were still trying to attack him with Devontae Adams. He had Devontae Adams on lock most of the time.
I like it. I think I like his size. I like his speed. I think he has a lot of good quality. So I'm still like the defense.
Another year with Al Harris too in the
especially if Al Harris stays. I think it's gonna be special. I think this defense, I think this team overall could be special. We focus on getting the right guys in free agency and the right guys in the draft. We're talking about a very special team. And it all starts with you have your guy. You got your quarterback. You know, I'm not a huge fan, but look, even me, I'm getting chilly out here because that dude is cold as ice. So if you have that, in my opinion, I think the Bears I still don't believe the Bears made any mistakes with drafting him over Drake May. I don't know if I would trade the pick personally, but I don't think they made a bad decision. I still think Caleb Williams is a better quarterback than Drake May. You heard it here first. I say it. 4 years. I want Drake May. I mean, Caleb Williams over Drake May. I still want Caleb Williams over him.
You still think he's better than Jaden Daniels?
Yes. I think my problem with Jaden Daniels was always the same thing. Jaden Daniels was going to come out of the gates better than Caleb Williams because he's a better. He's played in these defenses. Offense is better. He's played against competition. He's had problems, and he's succeeded in the issues he's had. But I thought Jaden Daniels is small and his frame. No, his frame.
And you saw it. You saw it
with the elbow.
He's injury prone, and those quarterbacks don't last in the NFL long. You don't see little skinny guys whooping the ball around that last forever. They just don't.
Yeah,
you have to have otherworldly speed to be able to do it, and it just doesn't last.
We saw it with RG3. He broke easily.
So May has a slow wind up and release, plus his arm ain't that strong. I think he has a decent arm. I really do. He's good enough for the
It's good enough for the cold, but
he doesn't have Caleb Williams' arm. I'm not going to tell you that he has that. He's a lot more accurate. I'll say that. I also say that. But I think Caleb Williams' ceiling is
a lot
far
higher.
superior. Far superior.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I have no issues about any of this stuff. So I think they made the right decision. Well, if you're going to draft any quarterback that time, he was the one you draft. No one else. And that's even with Drake May almost being the MVP last year. I'm still saying it. I don't regret it.
If you switch both quarterbacks, you put Caleb on the Patriots, you put Drake May on the Bears, are we getting the same result?
No.
No.
No. And I think Drake May's going to be good. I think Drake May's going to be a good quarterback.
Especially after having this experience of being in the Super Bowl, the big game of your second year.
He's going to be a really good quarterback. I really do. I think he can be somewhere not as good as Josh Allen. You know.
He's more poised.
Josh Allen light.
He's poised.
Josh Allen light.
He's more poised.
He's Josh Allen light. He's Josh Allen light. That's what I think he is. But just like Josh Allen still hasn't really won anything in the playoffs. Everyone toots Josh Allen's horn, and I really like Josh Allen because I don't want to sit there and talk bad about him. But they always poo-poo Lamar Jackson and then toot Josh Allen's horn, and I think they're the same guy.
But I think the Super Bowl, I mean, real quick on the Super Bowl, what really proved that the Bears need a defensive line. That was the game right there.
You have a dominant defensive
line. Game wreck. That changed everything. And the Eagles last year.
You have guys in the backfield because Devin Witherspoon from Illinois, Illinois guy, is cold. You know, it's still cold. But Nick Emenward was phenomenal. You didn't even see him in the Super Bowl. That's how good that team was. But it's because you putting pressure on the quarterback.
What's that guy name? Was it Job? His name started with a J. Was it corner?
Josh Jobe.
Josh Jobe.
From Alabama.
Yep. Job. Yep. He had a good game, very good game. But I mean, they got pressure on Drake May.
It's easy to have a good game when the quarterback don't have time to throw the ball.
You don't have to stroke. You also have to cover for 3 seconds, not 5.
So all those second moves, those double moves, you don't care. You can double move all you want. It ain't gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. So I don't have to worry about it.
I'm not jumping on it.
So I have a question for you. I have a question for you guys, real quick. I know we're about to get off soon, but who had the better defense, the Legion of Boom, or the dark side? What they call the dark side, right?
Yeah.
Because they both won Super Bowls.
Legion of Boom.
Yeah. Legion of Boom. They had better. They had better back.
They had better linebackers. I think they had better linebackers too.
Back end was better.
Yeah. They have some of the best safety run linebacker combinations.
Wagner Chancellor. That's crazy.
Back 7 was amazing.
Yeah. Wagner Chancellor, Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas is the better safety. And Cam Chancellor is just a thumper. Is a giant man. So I would take Legion of Boom. Easy. So,
but I think the dark side has better overall front.
Yes, I think that they had the best defensive line, period, because they were able to handle every position. All four of them they put pressure on those guys, no matter what.
They have enough players to they had 8 guys that they just rotate in and out. 4 in inside, 4 on the outside. That's constantly rotating them in and out. So they're always fresh and they always know what they're getting.
I want to say this about the Bears. And before we get out of here, I want to say this. I think that we have a very good opportunity. That we have a special group of guys, and we need to capitalize on these guys. And I don't want you losing an opportunity by cutting the wrong person because of the money. When you can restructure contracts, put money up, and figure out a lot of stuff. I don't want you to create new problems because of the dollar when you can fix the dollar somewhere else.
Yep.
Like, let's say we give Tremaine Edmonds like a 3-year, $40 million contract and restructure it. Something like that.
I would give him a 1-year extension and cut his money.
And split it between each other?
I'll agree with you, True Privilege. Shoot.
So I know it might be unpopular opinion, but I'll keep Brisker and draft Warren, and that'd be a nasty safety duel. But that's not. I like
That's
what
a
you're saying.
thumper. That's a thumper. That's a thumper, D. That's a thumper.
Who's going to stay back at free safety?
That's a thumper idea. That's
Who's going to play free safety, guys? I like what you're saying. And then where's the money coming from?
Can't rob Peter to pay Paul, man.
So I love what True Pilgrim's saying.
No, trust me, I love it.
I like it.
I want Brisker to stay, right?
I want him to stay. I want him to stay. Sure. I want him to stay.
I love it, yo.
Do we do like okay? What
I believe Kyler Gordon. I believe that Brisker and Kyler Gordon are the Bash brothers, and we didn't get to see them like from the Mighty Ducks. My Mighty Ducks, like literally, I think we didn't get to see them. They put pressure on quarterbacks with these blitzes. If you have them all the time, it's nuts, and we didn't get the privilege of seeing them really play together this season. And if we did. We would have been more special, way more special, and then we would have more. I think we have more interceptions, more sacks, more if they had to play the entire season.
Okay, question.
Brisker, Johnson, and Gordon.
Question.
Brisker, Johnson, and Gordon.
Okay, question. If we do that restructure idea and spread it out, what does that change? What does that potentially change? Does it change it from like seven, like you gain like 7.5 million with that split?
So what would happen is, so let's say you have to create it had to be a 3-year. So that'd be a 2-year extension. Because on that third year, you're doing a phantom contract basically with money because you know you're going to cut him in 2 years. So it's a void year. Exactly. So then you can put that money and put it up front. We're going to give, instead of cutting you, we're going to give you money up front. Right? And what we're going to do is we're going to lower your overall cap hit with this extension.
From like 15 to like maybe like 7 to 8
to 9.
8
to 9. So what you're doing is you're only paying him $8.5 million of cap hit, right? You need to spread that money across, and with that void year, that extra year, you can put that money in there, and you put the money up front, and then you hold on to him, and you're not losing as much money, but you that's a creative accounting way to do things. But if you're doing that, you need to make sure you're still doing the same thing with Tooney and DJ Moore and Dio. If you do those things with those four, all of a sudden you create a lot of cap space, and now you could go for the win. And the reason why you do this, you go to your owners, you tell them we're going for the jugular because I think we have an opportunity here. There's no team that we saw last year that was leaps and bounds over us. But if we make a few moves, we could be leaps and bounds over them. And you tell them we're going for this in this window of 2 years because we're going to pay Caleb. Caleb's going to make $65 to $70 million in 2 years. You go for it all right now.
You might want to do the 5th-year option because 2030 they're going to re-up probably. That's where it's going to jump. That's where the salary cap's going to jump.
Salary cap's going to jump because you're going to need new contracts. But you're thinking about Caleb Williams is going to make $70 million.
Yeah, you're going to make 70, but the perfect time to do it is like at 2029, 2030 because
you can't wait that long.
Yeah.
He's not going to get to a 5th year. He signed an extension in 2 years. You have 2 years, 2026, 2027. Those are 2 years you got. 2026, 2027 year, the 2027, 2028 year. That's all you have to, and you go all in, you figure out how you can do it. If you want a Super Bowl, that's what you have to do. And you have to make creative cap choices, and you need to get as much talent on that team, and you hit while the iron is hot, you strike while the iron is hot, and be great. And then worry about everything else later. Because you know who did that? The effing Rams. And the Rams almost won another Super Bowl this year. So you need to just go ahead, do what you got to do, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Restructure
the way you do, kick the can down the road because you have the talent. Do it now. That's all I see it, man. That's all I can see. So
go for it. Say swing for fences. Swing for fences.
Swing for the fences. Be the 2015 Cubs.
Yeah.
And say next year's our year.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope. Just ready for the combine. You can start looking at these guys. Start getting ready for the draft, free agency. Could be exciting, most exciting time. Panda said it. Exciting time of the year. So looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And we'll be here, guys. We'll be talking about the Bears. We'll be talking about moves as it comes up. We'll let you guys know. But mostly we'll be every week. There's always something that happens that's going in football. There's always stuff to talk about. There's always things to break down. Matter of fact, we should start breaking down rookies that the Bears could possibly even draft. So we'll figure all this stuff out. The league year comes in first week of March. Cannot wait. Love you guys. Appreciate your true pilgrim. You've always been here for us. Appreciate that. Appreciate everyone else watching. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Baron. And we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys very soon.
Bear down.
We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard.